How's it going, everybody? We got a crazy video today. We got some information from battleworld. So welcome to battleworld. This is a blog that was released today, and it's got a lot of fantastic information, but this is the tip of the iceberg. We got a lot to go through. All right, so we got battleworld, the most famous set in Secret Wars, coming to Marvel Strike Force, and it'll be planet-sized test for you and your alliance. Battleworld is a new PvE game mode. We all know that. Let's go through this pretty quickly because we got a lot to talk about. Siege on Battleworld. You and your alliance take a powerful rulers who've carved up the planet into their own territories. This is like setting up the lore for Battleworld. These multiverse warlords pose a massive threat, so Fury and Strike are sending commanders to secure the planet. The objective for commanders level 75 and above. This is nothing. I think you hit this within like a week or 2 weeks now under the new leveling system. Siege Battleworld each week, so it is a weekly thing. It's going to happen every single week. Take down waves of enemies and ultimately face off against a terrifying boss, but don't worry, you won't be alone. This is an alliance-wide battle, so missions and battles. You're going to have standard missions. This is your gameplay portion, and you're going to have spec ops. This is like you're taking characters out of your usable roster, you're sending them on like a simmed mission, and they're going to get you points back. We have pictures of that in a little bit, but that's interesting. And it culminates in a big boss battle in the last territory. So strategy is everything. Here's a twist. Obviously, you can only use characters in either the sim version, that'd be the spec ops, or the gameplay. And you can only use one character per day. So if there's two different nodes that both use cosmic characters, you can only use Skrull on one of those nodes. Once you use them on that node, you can't use them on the other one, which I think is interesting. Boss battles, the ultimate teamwork. Boss battles are where the fun and challenge really cranks up. These aren't your typical enemies. Battleworld bosses are extremely powerful and come with dangerous new abilities that can catch even the most experienced commanders off guard. You and your alliance are fighting the same boss together. That's right. So if I go in, the boss is fresh, 100% life, and I do 15% of its total health as damage. When the next person comes in, Null is going to be standing there with 85% life. So out of the 24 people, we're all going to get in there together and try and whittle him all the way down to 0. The first boss you'll encounter is none other than the Lord of the Abyss himself, Null. Though he has a killer smile, he is no joke, and the reign of terror is only the beginning unless you stop him. Are you and your alliance up to the challenge? So here are the rewards, guys. Purple ISO 8 resources. We all wondered, was this going to be just thrown into raids, war, crucible? No, this is the new carrot for Battleworld. You on that Odin hunt? Do you just want purple ISO for your entire roster? Well, get ready, because Battleworld is where you're going to get all those resources. But that's not all. You can also earn Null character shards. So there's a lot of questions. Is this guy going to be even a usable character by the players? And the answer is yes. You're going to unlock him by playing Battleworld. You get a couple shards here and there a week probably until you finally unlock him. Now, is he going to be the same as the boss version? No, because the boss version is going to have so many more mechanics than they would put on a regular player-used kit. So this is going to be a different version of Null, but probably just a toned-down version. Probably going to be a lot of fun no matter what. Hopefully revitalize some of our lesser used symbiotes. Okay, so how to prepare for Battleworld. You'll need a well-rounded and powerful roster. We've now seen, as we're going to show in a couple pictures, there are tags. There are going to be tag teams in territory. So it looks like Hive Mind, Extreme, Spider Sight, Alpha Flight are being recommended to start us off here. And this is great. They're leaning into raid teams. I got to say, this is really just good for the health of the game, so that is exciting. Battleworld Q&A, we're planning a Q&A leading up to the big day. More exciting activities to look forward to later this month. So this kind of indicates to me that we're not getting in October if we're getting activities and questions all the way up to the later this month. So they tell you go on over to the Marvel Strike Force official Discord and leave your comments, questions, concerns there, and they're going to answer a bunch of stuff. So I think that's really cool to reach out to the community. Big thumbs up for that. What else I would say is I did play test the initial version of Battleworld. We did get feedback. We did ask questions. We got told a lot of things. I can't really speak on that experience because that was like the bare bones version of things, and it's definitely not going to be the final product. What I will say is this: the developer we talked to, who I think is the lead of Battleworld, he inspires a lot of confidence because he was very well rounded in like the tactic knowledge. I think that's the right word. Tactile, the knowledge of coding and how to implement things quickly, take things out, make things interesting, change things around. So I'm very confident in his ability to make the game mode really good. And the fact that they were open to a lot of criticism, definitely open to a lot of the compliments that were given. And yeah, I have a lot of confidence. But this isn't it, guys. This is the tip of the iceberg, as I said. Because if you go on over to your portrait, there's actually a new Battleworld tab. Like they have the Professor X tab. And they went hard on it on the website. So shout out to Pimtoxy and Ty J. This looks absolutely beautiful, and there's so much information here. So this is what the UI is going to look like. This is going to be a lot of repeating what we talked about. Commander level 75, Alliance event. There are new pictures to talk about here. This looks like the UI of the actual zones. So we got Zone 1, the Abyss. Then we got 2, 3, 4, 5, and it culminates with Null on Stage 6, the boss node. So this is really cool. And then we see here, this is where we see some of the tags. So we got City, Cosmic, Spider-Verse, Cosmic, Astral, or Pegasus. I don't know if Astral is supposed to be an Easter egg, a new team, but it is a tag like Pegasus. So maybe we're looking at a new team. Maybe this is going to be the first Battleworld team, for all we know. So that's very interesting, right? We'll see what that's going to be. Then we got Spec Ops. We talked about Spec Ops earlier, but I think they have a picture of it coming up. Yeah, here it is right here. All right, so we got Spec Ops. This is going to be where you go in, you pick a character, you send them off on a mission. You don't get to use them anymore for that day. And it looks like it's mathed out perfectly, right? Oh, hey, look, I can actually make it bigger. So we got 8 missions, 30 characters. I'm kind of hiding it now, but you can only throw 10 out per player. So you do the math on that, right? 8 times 30 is 240. Each player can send out 10 characters. There's 24 characters in Alliance. If you max out Spec Ops, I guess you max out these extra victory points, and that's going to be really, really big points for you. We talked about Null. This is just a beautiful picture of Null, in my opinion. So Battleworld has been divided up into the number of territories, each more perilous than the next. Your first stop is the Abyss, where you'll challenge a sinister and super-powered version of the King in Black, Null, where, while in the territory, bosses gain additional bonuses and immunities that you and your allies will need to strategize around. You can also expect an army of symbiotes to come to Null's side, making it for one of the toughest fights Strikeforce has seen to date. It'll take your entire alliance to take down Null, but doing so will eventually allow you to recruit him to your cause and strengthen your roster. So there you go. Even more information. We'll be able to recruit him, but he's going to be super-powered version while in the territory. So there you go. Oh, it looks like we actually get a picture. So earn purple ISO for your entire alliance. So this is where we're going to get purple ISO. Looks like we got some first time difficulties. We got the actual picture of Null in combat here with the beautiful new zone. He looks so badass. Looks like the data mine picture of his portrait was 100% accurate. And then that's repeat. Okay, so some really good stuff there. I think that's actually it. This is going to bring us to various parts of it. So this is a beautiful new addition to the website. Lots of Battleworld information. So much just dropped on us, including the envoys. Out of nowhere, Astral Team. The new UI looks absolutely stunning. This is not what it looked like when we were doing it. This looks beautiful. Obviously, they put a lot of work into it. People who think Marvel Strike Force is dying, look at something like this and understand that this doesn't just materialize with like no effort. This is not a maintenance mode type of addition to a game. And this looks exciting. Look at this. We got a boss battle health bar. Is this barrier? We see his abilities. So we're going to be able to look at what his abilities do. He's 14.8 million life. Jesus. All right. This looks amazing, guys. Let me know what you are thinking about Battleworld. Did this renew the hype for you? What would you like to see to really drive that hype home? Do you want to see Null in action? Can we get just in the comments a flooding of, hey, let the envoys show Null in action. Let us see that boss fight. Please, please, Scopely. Let us show them something. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.